Okay, how's everyone?
So it's our Monday night soul messages, our little spiritual party here. So say hello if you like a message. Feel free to ask questions. And if you're in the Beyond Head Trash group, make sure to say your name. And then we'll try to do our best to keep up with the scroll. And we try to read for everyone. So we'll see who joins us tonight. So far, a little quiet, but it's all good. Whoever is.
Come on, Sam. Just a second.
So we'll see who's joining us here tonight and see what's going on. So if you're joining us here, say hello. Oh, hey, Angela.
Go ahead, you read for Angela.
All right, let me read for Angela. Let's take a look here. Let me pull up this double deck. We can see some people joining us here.
Hello, who is that?
Yeah, the Facebook user. I see a hello exclamation point,
What's
but
your name?
We need your name. If you're in the head trash and the Beyond Head Trash group, I just rechanged the name of it because my company is now Beyond Head Trash because we want to go beyond all this stuff.
Okay.
So I'm reading for Angela here, and let me see. Got an animal, an earth magic, a raven's wand, and we'll pull one from this card as well. So once again, Facebook user saying hello exclamation point. That doesn't help us. So it tells the name will be.
Okay, the person will reveal, I'm sure.
Okay, let's take a look here. Oh, Tanya.
Tana. Oh, Tana Luck.
Okay, perfect.
Okay.
So Angela, your animal is the monkey, the ingenuity. Just reminding to you that the situation calls for innovation, calls for stepping outside the box. So maybe you're facing a situation that you don't know how to proceed. It's saying, when I see the ingenuity monkey, just saying, be quiet. The answer is within you on how to move forward. And then the earth magic is the clouds, the shape shifting. So the situation may not be steady, it's constantly changing. And with this, we have the taste before judging card is to have that experience before you judge that experience. So you're seeing something, the situation's changing, you're not quite sure how to proceed. So you can really jump into this as opposed to the mind trying to figure out what to do next. You just pause and see what feels right to you, then you just jump into that. And the word is the expressive card is not about hiding. I don't really pull this one too much, but it's about putting yourself out there, if you will. And that's where the monkey maybe is coming in. Maybe you usually like to step back, and the monkey saying, no, step forward, express yourself, have that experience, and just keep moving forward.
Okay, Tana. Hi, Tana. This is Tana Luck.
Yes.
First card I'm pulling for you. Oh my goodness, the wish card. This is saying you can have anything you want. We have to realize that the choices are limitless and there's no limit to all that we can have. It's our beliefs and our doubts and our lack of confidence that really step in the way of being able to choose whatever we desire. So just know the first card that's surrounding this reading is about you being able to manifest your true desires. And the next card is, wow, prosperity. I am not worried about you. Abundance, abundance, abundance. Abundance doesn't always have to come in the form of monetary abundance. It could be friends, it could be love, it could be advancement, it could be anything. But those are very encouraging cards. The reading is so far is the best I've had in a while. The next card I have for you is meditation. So the way that you achieve these goals and attract these things that you choose to attract is through quiet time, reflection, just sitting still, and don't worry about chasing the thoughts away. They will always be there. Observe them and pause. And one last card. This is a fabulous reading. And the final card for you is to go outside, to have more enjoyment and more pleasure in nature. That's going to help ground you. It's going to give you the fresh air that you need. And it's going to surround you with beauty, which will be good for your soul. Yes, you do love beautiful things, and you love visual stimulation. Okay.
All right, we got a lot of people here in a spiritual party, so we do read for everyone. So welcome to Cheryl, Ms. Monica, Tammy, Venus, Lynn. So hang in there. We'll read for you. But so next up is Cheryl. So let me see what's going on for Cheryl. Then you can read for Ms. Monica. She's next up on the list.
Where is she?
Right there.
M-I-C? Okay.
Yeah. Then we have Tammy and Venus. We'll get through the list here. Let me see what's going on with Cheryl. Cheryl, I'm feeling two animals for you. Actually, a third animal wants to come on. So it appears to be an all animal reading for Cheryl. So let's just dive into this and see the wolf, the guardian, trusting your own intuition, your own insights, along with the Black Panther, the flame within you, the fire, the light within you, following that, and then the lizard, the dream time. They're all an inward message of to trust your insights, that it's safe to trust you. And the lizard is reminding you, it might be coming to you through dreams, through visions, through a different way, that the mind isn't trying to, well, the mind's always trying to figure things out, but it's telling you to relax. Trust those visions and dreams that are coming to you, that it's safe to follow that. And the Black Panther is just simply to follow that light, to really follow your insights and not allow the mind to judge or cast doubt onto that, but just really follow what feels right to you. And that's really important. I'm just doing one more card on this so we get some a little more clarity. Then we'll move on to Ms. Monica. And last card is the nature of the beast, taming the wildness of the mind, if you will. That's the way I'm feeling this card for you, is nature of the beast, is taming the wild mind and just really tuning into who you are and what feels right to you and acting from that place.
Okay, Miss Monica. Hi, Miss Monica. Thank you for tuning in. And I feel drawn to pick two cards for you. Okay, this is the card. This is not death as a physical death. This is the old you, just all the things in your life that don't provide use and are blocking your progress because they're outdated and worn. You need to let go of and start anew. This is about letting go, completely wiping the slate clean and starting anew. So what it's saying to you is an opportunity to start fresh and to have a new perspective, and it's very transformative. It's this card of transformation and spirit awakens. Something's going to light your fire that's going to stimulate you. You may already feel it. If you don't, it's coming. A lot of stimulation and a lot of change is coming, but you have to let go of the old so the new can manifest, because we must clear the slate. And this is the voice of truth. This is listening to yourself, knowing what's best for you, trusting yourself, and letting everybody's opinions come and go, but really sitting and feeling what you feel, what you need in your life, and to go after your dreams, to not to limit yourself. And the last card is higher learning. So this is whatever's coming up for you, and they're going to be big changes, is going to help you grow spiritually. There's a lot of psychological changes, but again, the crux of the matter is letting go of the old and bringing in the new. Go on.
All right, so we got a few more people here in a spiritual party. Then I'll read for Tammy, and then Venus is after that.
Okay.
So who else have joined here? We have Kelly has joined. All right, so welcome, Kelly, and Ms. Monica.
Ms. Monica, I just read for.
Yeah, just if you're going to follow up on that.
Let me look at the cards again. The depression comes from the old patterns. Things keep manifesting in your life over and over again, and we need to break the patterns by stepping outside of that and letting go of it and saying, this doesn't serve me anymore. It's not easy to let go of people, of situations, of the way we react, the way we behave, because it's familiar. Even though it doesn't yield good things, it's familiar. We can be very uncomfortable, very comfortable in our discomfort. We need to step outside of that and take a risk. But the depression is just from things not moving forward for you because you're stuck. And you're stuck because you're still holding on to that past. So the way to do that, to move forward, is to just let go and just to move in the direction where you need to go, but it's very psychological and there's a lot of turmoil inside of you. Just sit quietly and let all of that fall away and just focus on what your heart tells you to do. Okay.
All right, so Tammy, I'm feeling called to the Shaman's Oracle deck for you. So I'm pulling cards of the Shaman's deck.
Ooh, I'm going to sneeze. I'm sorry, excuse me.
And then one more, I'm going to pull an animal here for you, Tammy, as well. Then we'll dive into this. Okay. Let's take a look at your animal here, Tammy. See what we got here. Ah, the whale, the soul's purpose, honoring your soul's purpose. And I really feel that this is tied to last week, where it's like, I am a sound healer. Just really, that's what it feels like. Just declare that and make it so. That's what I feel like with that card. And it's like, oh, interesting. Okay, this all is very interesting. I think these two go together, the sorrows and the lies. The mind is like all these kind of stories, all this kind of worry. You should get to the kitchen. So the sorrows and the lies card is just the mind's lying to you, telling you all these stories why you can't honor your own purpose. And it's about letting go of all those stories, that the mind is like attached to those stories, that you don't measure out, that you're not good enough, you're not worthy in some way. But this is just a reminder, that you have the skills. By honoring who you are, the skills develop. We think we're like this instant expert, but it comes through practice of diligence, of just doing that thing over and over again to refine it. And that's what's really coming to me is the word refine. Is just don't beat yourself up. That's the lies, that's the stories. The mind wants to give up too soon. It's really important. What I'm feeling really strong now is don't give up. The mind wants to give up too soon. That you're creating these events, this service, no one's showing up. Or very few people are showing up, not meeting the expectations. Let that go and realize it's all a practice. It's all a practice. And my tribe is growing. And just trust and believe in yourself.
Okay, and I have Venus, right?
Yes,
Your
Venus.
cousin?
Yes.
Hi, cousin Venus.
And
Okay, you ready?
Yep, I'm ready. Yep. To see if anybody else in there in the spiritual party, just hang in there. So I'm reading up for Lynn Girardi next.
Okay, this is for Venus. So this is feeling comfortable in your own body and your own skin. This is being your own best friend and stop judging yourself and criticizing yourself. The sacral chakra, being comfortable in your own body, means that you need to let go of what people are telling you you have to do, you should have done, you could have done, and just being in the present moment and just allowing your heart to open up to really let go of the other people's beliefs that are interfering with your happiness, with your comfort. And the next card that's upside down, I'll put it face up, is the Ace of Cups. So there's a lot of new beginnings coming your way, and that positive. But it's also about, this Ace of Cups is about expressing emotions that have been repressed. And if you're holding things inside because you don't want to offend people, you feel that nobody's interested, it's not so. You need to share with other people and let go, because this is like a festering inside of the wound, and we need to heal it through contact with others and speaking the truth and saying what's on your mind, being honest with others. You don't have to be critical or harsh or say words that hurt people, but to tell them what you're feeling and what happened. If you got hurt from something they've done, you need to let them know that it was hurtful. And the arts is saying to enjoy life more and maybe take up a hobby that's creative or be around places like museums, art galleries, music, going to concerts, something that stimulates you artistically and takes you away from the heaviness of life. The last card I'm picking for you is Archangel Raphael. That's bringing healing and knowledge into your life. So that knowledge is maybe going to these cultural events or museums or shows to expand your horizons and to be more involved with the arts, with the creative venues, to take you out of their heaviness of life. Okay.
All right, so welcome to the spiritual party. Here we have Maria, Starr, and Giselle. We'll read for you. We just go down the chat
Who's
scroll.
next?
So chat next is Lynn Girardi. So I'm going to read
Okay.
for Lynn. Let me see who is after Lynn here so I can see who it is. Let's see who's after Lynn. Oh. Mhm. Okay, so after Lynn
You
is.
have Lynn.
Yeah, I have Lynn. And then you're going to be for Maria, Starr next.
Maria, okay.
Then
Okay.
Giselle. Okay. All right, so let's see what we got here. Let's see. All right, let me tune into Lynn now. Okay. Okay. All right. I'm really feeling strongly called to the Raven's Wand deck here for Lynn. So let me dive into this, the Raven's Wand. Pull 2 cards out. And we'll pull 1 card from the Shamans as well. Let's take a look here what's going for Lynn. All right, so let's see what's going on here. The Raccoon, the Resources card, reminding you to have all the resources that you need. And if I really tune into this card, I'm getting the sense that the mind is still attached to looking outside for the answers, not realizing that you know that you know. But we can't unknow what we know. We have to remember that too. You know what you know, but you have to remember that you know. Because the mind wants to say, oh, you don't know that, and you're looking outside and you're requesting validation from others, and that's not necessary. And let's see what we have here with the Raven's Wand. When I see the Queen of Hearts here with the snake, which is the healer, it's just reminding you that you are the queen of your reality. That's what I'm really getting from this. You are the queen of your reality. And look at this, dreaming days is the imagination. So it's about imagining your reality, that you're the Queen of Hearts is the creator of your reality. And the way you're creating this reality, the reminder is by dreaming and tapping into those resources within you. And what I like to talk about, and what I always talk about, is returning home, then dreaming and manifesting from this place. That's what you want to do, is create your reality from dreaming through imagination, through creating as you want to see life, and not get discouraged from the mind. That's a big thing for everyone, is getting discouraged, and to reconcile. The reconcile, I feel, is about the mind growing impatient, that I'm doing all this work and nothing is working out for me. But once again, we have to remember that time is a human construct, that there is no time in the ethers, in the spiritual realms. So we just got to wait for things to fall into place, if you will, for things to line up. Like we want this big, huge reality and we want it now. There's no excuse why it cannot come now, and there's no excuse why it cannot come later. It just comes at the right time. So I'm feeling with the reconciliation card is wait for you to develop patience and to let go of the human time constraints, that it must happen now. And I think once you surrender that demand that it has to happen now, then things will happen quicker. It's almost like this must happen now is creating a false block. And once you release that block, the doors will open. That's what I'm feeling for Lynn there.
Is it Maria or Marie Starr?
It's let me see. It's Maria, Maria.
Oh, Maria Starr. Hi, Maria.
Then I'll read for
Welcome.
Giselle. Okay.
Yes, this is for Maria Starr. The first card I'm getting is Medicine Woman, and this is your ability to channel healing. So you are, can you remember that you are a healer in your own right? And I've said this before, but healing isn't always about curing cancer. It could be, or something dramatic. Healing could be soothing someone who's upset with you, just coming in and saying, what can I do for you? Healing is about compassion towards others and being present for them. So listening to people and feeling their pain and understanding. You have that ability to heal and to reach out to others, and that brings you comfort and joy as a person who can serve others in a very dynamic way. And this gives you pleasure. Yes, the healing card is also, you need to let go of the seriousness of life and just enjoy yourself more. Too much work and not enough play can really make you tired, irritable, and just away from your heart. It just gives you a lot of thinking going on and details and rushing, and you need to let go of that. Just enjoy moments and quiet time. You need some time for yourself to, I feel like you need to recuperate, to allow the past to let go of the past, of the difficulties that you've had, the challenges up to now, and just take a moment and just reflect on the wonderful things you have. This card is about also expressing gratitude. And when you express gratitude and when you're in a state of grace, we're able to manifest things much more easily. And finally, ancestor spirit. So your deceased loved ones are surrounding you and helping you. And just don't hesitate to ask for help from the other side. They can't do things without your permission. You have to request them. But these cards are saying you can ask for help and guidance, and they will be there. The subtle clues will be provided for you so that you can take the steps forward to create that abundance and joy that is your right. But you need to do some self-healing, and then you will be able to help others in a very beautiful way.
Lynn, that's very interesting with the raccoon. Once again, it's a confirmation of seeing that raccoon. So when you see a raccoon, just remember how resourceful raccoons are. And they're here as our reminder that we have everything within us. So it's really important to remember that we have everything within us because everything is in everything. That's all interconnected, it's all one. But the mind loves this separation, division, and all these human stories.
Yes.
So let's see. Let me look at the scroll. Let me take a look here. So I want to read for Giselle. Then we have Jenny Prisco. We have Kelly Marie here. We have Alicia.
So wait a minute. Who am I reading for? I just read for Maria Starr. So you have
I'm going to read for
the
Giselle.
next person. So you're reading for Giselle. Okay.
Right. Then you read for Jenny Prisco. Then I'll read for Kelly Marie. Then Alicia Monks. Okay. All right. We're just getting the scroll order here because it's a lot of messages coming in. And if you're in a beyond Facebook, beyond Head Trash group, just say your name. It just that way I don't have to look at my phone and get all confused. So Giselle, let me look at your question so I can really tune into you. Let me look. I know you had a question here. Is he honest with me? All it boils down to is this person being honest with you. All right. For those kind of questions, I really like the Shaman's Oracle deck, so we're going to tune into that. Honesty. Let's take a look. Okay. And I'm feeling one more card here from the Raven's Wand. Let's look at this as well. Okay. All right, so the honest question. Okay. So you're getting a reflection card. Just what's your own impulse on that? When you looked at the situation, it's about asking, and if you're asking this question, then you have doubts. So when you're reflecting on this and you have doubts, then it's probably an indication that you need to honor yourself, and then you just want to dance and celebrate life to realize everything's working out perfectly. That the right one will be here when it's the right time, but you just have to really reflect: is this person being honest with me? If you have doubts, trust your insights. Then this is very interesting. You're getting the lost card. So maybe something needs to drop away. Maybe this isn't the right person, if you will. Maybe they're not uplifting you and supporting you in the way that needs to be. So I'm just feeling with the loss and life card, maybe one needs to drop away and allow something else to come into life. But ultimately, that reflection card is that you know what's best for you. Don't allow mind to create doubts, confusion. Trust your instincts. Go with that. Celebrate you. And just really honor yourself. What is best for you?
If someone has doubts like that, usually there's a good reason.
Oh, also the Ravens one card was the power of words. So very interesting. What words are they using? And what does that mean to you? Reflect on that as well. Is there messages within there where they're not being honest with you? So more points to reflect and to see. And the universe is reminding you, if something drops away, you open the door for something else to come in. So there's no scarcity, there's no lack in the universe.
Okay, who do I have?
Okay, you have Jenny Prisco?
Jenny, hi. Any messages I need to know from loved ones who have passed? Oh, well, I don't know. That doesn't always come out. I get there's a lot of people around you. It's very busy. Wow. And this card is about keeping up and really this is about competition, but healthy competition. And this is saying that you're up for the job. You really are skilled, and you're sometimes you doubt yourself and you feel like other people have more skills, more talents, more knowledge than you, but that's not true. It's the ability to keep up with your own self, really, because sometimes we're ahead of ourselves and we want to go somewhere else or be somewhere else, and life doesn't take us there immediately. Time is of the essence, and we don't know when things are going to happen. So this is saying just wait your turn. Things are going to come, and they're going to be exactly the way you want them to be at the right time. The next card I'm getting for you is abundance and being grateful for all that you have. So this is looking around and noticing all of the wonderful things you have. We don't need to focus on the negative, what we don't have, what we are lacking in life, because that's a mindset, that's not reality. We have everything we need. So this is saying that you're supplied and supported and being taken care of. This is a message from your loved ones saying that you can have your dreams come true. It's a matter of you just knowing what you want and taking the necessary action, because you're guided by your heart, not your mind. Your mind will not know what to do. It's the heart that will lead you in the right direction. And if you do that, magic manifesting. So how do you open that heart chakra? Well, you do things that you love. Maybe if you love children, to be with children and feel that love, or animals, or sitting quietly and reflecting on something beautiful or a loved one. But magic is manifesting in your life, and you can have it all. Okay.
All right, Giselle. Yeah. What I get is a yes. When I was getting a reflection card with the lost card, along with the power of words card, I don't really feel that's a yes, if you will. It's you have your doubts. So what I'm feeling from that was trust your own insights, trust your doubts.
Yeah.
That's what I'm getting there.
Because usually when you have doubts, it's usually something's there under the surface that isn't just right.
Right. So I have to go through the. So remember, if you're in a Beyond Head Trash group, where you need your
Yeah.
name.
Okay.
Otherwise, I have to look over my phone and I lose my place in the scroll. So let me just take a look here. Okay, it's Kelly Marie. I'm reading for Kelly Marie next.
And then there's, what is that, Marks?
Yeah, Alicia Monks is
Monks,
after.
I can't see the writing.
Yeah, Alicia Monks is here. Then who else? Then I think we have Chris Keller. I think saw Chris Keller.
Okay.
Who else did I see in here? Chris. Yeah, there's Chris. There's Kine. There's a bunch of people here in the spiritual party.
Maybe we need to pick up the pace.
So we're gonna
Yeah.
get going here. So for Kelly Marie, let's take a look here, because we do like to read everyone and give them a nice message.
Right, but we're gonna have to move things along.
Yeah, there's 14 people watching right now. It's kind of busy. So let's take a look here for Kelly.
Maybe limit it to 3 cards.
Yeah, well, actually these 2 cards want to come out together, so they're coming out together. Mm-hmm. So let's take a look at this. Your animal for Kelly Marie is the swan, the grace, appreciating the beauty that's within you and around you, that it's all interconnected. And move with the swan. Notice how the swan moves with an ease, with a grace, not fighting against life, not protesting, just appreciating life as it is. And then the cave, the sanctuary, is reminding you to slow down. Don't be such a rush. And then you're getting the DNA, the karma. So maybe with the opposite of this, maybe you're keeping things in place. That DNA, the karma is repeating cycle. You're keeping things in place by being so busy. That's what I'm feeling with the swan, the sanctuary is reminding you to slow it down, pause, find a new way forward to break that cycle, to break that karma. It feels like you're almost trapped in the mind too much, keeping it alive. And the grace is just reminding you to take a breath, slow down, it's going to be okay. then you'll have an insight and aha, this is how I break that pattern in my life.
Okay, this is for Alicia Monks. Hi, Alicia. Welcome to Soul Messages. The first card that I'm getting for you, and I'll show you, is fairness. So maybe we feel that life at times was not really fair, but what this is saying is everything balances out. And just look at the positive in things and just know that you are getting your fair share. That life, maybe it's not something that's recognizable at the moment, but you are getting your fair share and you will continue to get a fair share. This is blooming, blossoming. So this means that things are just getting started in your life. So this is a chapter of your life that's going to be very busy with a lot of changes, and things are going to start to come to fruition for you. These are good cards. These are good cards to have with fairness, that you will get your fair share and beyond that, because blossoming means that things are starting to bloom, and whatever seed you planted for your future is starting to really grow and manifest. And the next card is home. Home is where your heart is, and it just shows that family is very important for you, and the home is very important for you. And that's going to help you recuperate and relax in between this busyness that is coming up. There's a lot of busyness, a lot of changes, and it's, it's what you've wanted. You wanted things to manifest, but it can be like opening up the floodgates. And so it's saying to you, find your home, and within your heart rather, and just relax and just know that things are working out the way they should.
All right. Karyn is asking about her health, so I'll tune into that. And then next up is Keller.
Okay, I'll read for Chris after you read for Karyn.
Yeah, so with these health questions, I always love the Shaman's Oracle deck.
Yes.
So we're going, well, any kind of questions, and then we'll just tune into Karyn and see what's going on. Let's take a look here at these cards. Oh, you're getting the Ancestor Memory card. That means a past loved one is with you. It's an answer from them. Oh, they're saying that you know the answer, what's going on with your health. And what I always say in regards to health, people are guessing what's best for you, but there's a divine essence within you that knows what is best for you. So it's really about learning to be quiet, be still, and see what's going on with your health and why you're having discomfort, these issues. But I think that reminder is, I just see you constantly researching, looking outside yourself, saying the answer must be out here someplace. It's like, no, they're reminding you that just pause, be quiet. And then you're getting the protection card, reminding you that it's safe to trust your own wisdom. Maybe you had an insight, I need to go drink this, I need to go eat that. But then the mind created doubts, then you start to look up this drink, this food, these ingredients, whatever it may be, and you're like, no, that can't be it. But it's saying, just trust those insights. What is that best food for you? What is the best drink for you? What is the best exercise? What is the best treatment? And really just feel your feet on the ground, close your eyes, and really come into this moment. And you'll have the answer. Just really trust yourself. They're really emphasizing trust yourself, that you know what's going on. Don't allow the mind to make the situation worse, if you will. Trust yourself.
Okay, Chris Keller. Hi, Chris.
Yes.
I'm happy to see you, as always. And I'm going to go for this deck and this set. Okay, let's see what we pulled up. Okay, so this is phases and cycles. And when I see that, again, I believe this card represents the ups and downs in life. And the best expression I can come up with, this too shall pass. So whatever you're experiencing, that challenges and the feeling of being maybe a little bit stuck or stifled or stymied, is just a phase. It will start to lighten up, because phases and cycle mean just that. That you can reach a low, you can reach a down, the bottom, and then rise up to the top, and then again you can plateau. But this is a cycle that you're going through, and you're going to come out the other side. And it's saying easy does it. So it's saying to take it easy, No need to hurry, no need to rush, no need to try to figure out when things are going to happen. They happen when they're supposed to. But this is taking it easy, meaning just take a step aside from uh, all of the things that are keeping you from your heart, from your soul, from your joy, and become present and feel what beauty there is in the moment, the power of being in the moment. And this is about finding your personal power. This is about really owning your own independence, your strength. You're stronger than you think, to cultivate self-awareness and self-confidence, and to grow that self-esteem. So this now phase of your life is about working psychologically on repairing the damage that has happened to you by letting go of the past and just allowing new things to come into your life without judgment, without fear, and just owning that personal power. Is about finding that personal power within that light activation in your soul.
Right.
Okay,
So I have Sharon next, then you have Raquel. So I'll read for Sharon, then you read for Raquel. I don't know if Giselle's still watching, but I see my heart chakra is blocked. It's like, no, this is what you're just talking about. Your sacral chakra is blocked. That's that self confidence. That's the belief in yourself. That's that power center. It's letting go of the doubts and trusting yourself. So let's see for Sharon what I'm reading here for you. All right, Sharon, pull some cards here for you. You got an animal. I'm going to pull Ravens one. I'm feeling the Ravens one for you, so I'm going to pull some 2 Ravens cards for Sharon here. Let's take a look. And then, right, you have for Raquel next, right? And we'll see where we all scroll. So for Sharon, your spirit animal is the pelican, forgiveness card. Let go of the judgments, let go of the criticism. Just drop it away and just say it's going to be okay. You don't need to be right. You don't need to hold on to a grudge. It's about moving forward. That's what I'm feeling with the pelican. Like you see the pelican here, this image I'm getting, flying, moving forward, letting go of these judgments, the criticism. It's almost like it's preventing you from flying, from soaring. But you won't.
Interesting.
That's very interesting. The image I'm seeing there, like,
Okay.
just reminding you that you're a rare bloom. Appreciate who you are as you are. Realize the uniqueness of you. That rare bloom card. Um, the sweet temptations of life. To enjoy the sweetness of life, the beauty of life. But you can only enjoy the sweetness and beauty when you're not hanging on to the past. And that's the forgiveness card. That's the regret card. That's the guilt card. We need to just drop that go. Realize I'm doing my best. I'm a rare bloom. I have my unique gifts, my unique abilities, and I need to enjoy life. So I'm going to let go of that past and enjoy.
Okay, Raquel, any question or just a general?
I'm not seeing any question.
Okay, hi Raquel. Happy that you're joining us. Welcome. The first card I'm getting is wow, divine healing. So that healing, you are able to access that healing power and just sit quietly and notice how you feel. Notice what arises in your mind, the thoughts. Don't chase them away, observe them. This is about healing your heart and just sitting quietly and feeling the power from your own soul. The next card is the Knight of Wands. So this is not rushing impetuously into things. It's taking your time. It's telling you the Knights are about impetuous action, running head first into something without taking a step back. It's not about analyzing through the mind. It's about taking a step back and noticing if it feels right. When you're rushing head first into things, being impulsive and impetuous, you often make mistakes because you're tripping over your own 2 feet. It's not saying just sit back and let your mind figure it out. That's exactly opposite. It's taking a step back and seeing what's comfortable for you, what resonates with you, what matches your vibratory state. And you can feel it. It's like when somebody rubs you the wrong way for no reason. Because that person's frequency is way different than yours. It's not compatible with you. And this is stepping aside and finding that right frequency. The next card is true love. So if you're looking for romance or love, I don't know that you are, I don't know you, I'm not speaking to you, then there's possibility of a new romance. But if that's not the case, this is having a romance with yourself, enjoying life as it is, having a sense of purity from the universe. We often look at what's wrong. We need to look at what's right, the beauty, to notice the things around you. Like when you're taking a walk, looking at the trees or the sky, or looking in stores for beautiful colors, beautiful fashions, looking at and having that appreciation of what is around you, having grace, feeling gratitude. And this is a hermit. This is saying you need some time alone to regroup, to find who you really are. It's like we get lost in the roles that we're playing, and our true self becomes obscured. It's saying just take a step back, let that healing energy. That's when you develop that ability to heal yourself, when you're by yourself, when you're quiet and you feel that love. And the second card was, yeah, don't rush impetuously into things. Just take your time and you'll know what's right for you. But if you're too busy running into things, that's when you find things that don't work out for you. Okay.
All right, we're actually at the bottom of the scroll. We caught up.
Oh, good. Okay.
So we have the brightest day, and we have Barbara Taylor to report.
Okay, so you have the brightest day.
Yeah, the brightest day, and you have Barbara Taylor.
And then I have.
So if you're watching, you need a message, we missed you somehow, just say hello, and we'll read back for you.
We missed anyone, did we?
I don't think so. I think we did a pretty good job with the scroll. It was getting a little backed up there, but now we're caught up.
So I'm waiting for someone named Barbara Taylor?
Yes.
Okay, I'll keep that.
Okay, so let me, brightest day, let me see. What do you need to know? All right, for questions like the Shaman's Oracle deck, so we'll go with we'll see what the Shaman's Oracle deck, what does it say for you? And I'll pull a spirit animal for you as well. Okay. All right, there's your spirit animal. Let's see what your spirit animal is here. Oh, hey, Lavender, Lioness. Thanks for joining the party.
Okay, Scenery. Okay, well.
Yeah, we're good. Okay. What do you need to know? Okay, for the brightest day. You're getting your spirit animals, the dove, the serenity, to slow down, to take a breath, to pause, to relax. The mind always wants to rush, rush, rush. We got all these items to complete today. Saying no. Slow it down, take a breath. What's important, do that.
Okay, I have. Wait a minute, didn't I have somebody?
Yeah, you have Barbara Taylor.
That's right, Barbara Taylor.
And Maria Starr is asking a question. We'll get.
Okay, wait. I'm getting confused.
You're reading for Barbara Taylor next.
Barbara
Taylor,
right. So let me tune in.
Okay. All right. So this is for
Sam.
I'm reading for the brightest day.
Oh, you're confusing me.
All right. So brightest day is the dove, the serenity, slowing down. And then look at this. The mind is creating conflicts. This is what I was picking up with. The mind has this huge to-do list, and it's having you run, rush around. It's like the dove saying, it's like, no, slow it down, take a breath, do that which is the most important. I just keep hearing that. Do that which is the most important. And then we got then you get the healing card. What I'm feeling with the healing card, less stress, less overwhelm, the body does better. That's what I'm feeling from there. And the skill card, the skill of delegating, of slowing down, focusing on what is important, setting the priority, not allowing the mind to chase you all over the place. It's almost like that 80-20 rule. You know, that 20% is where you need to focus. The rest of it is just a distraction. So just focus on taking a breath, slowing down, and doing that which is most important to you.
Okay, I'm waiting for Barbara.
Barbara, right.
Yes. Hi, Barbara. Sorry about that confusion. Okay. Barbara, all right. Well, this is soul expansion. This is a time of spiritual growth. And sometimes we learn through our most difficult times are the most rewarding because we grow the most. So we are growing spiritually, and really, this is a very good card to have because it's about expansion, expanding your horizon. So don't be afraid to venture out. Take an adventure. That's what we need. We need a sense of more adventure, more excitement, more, things that are severely stimulating. That's what I'm looking for, things that stimulate you in a good way. And this is about expansion of the soul through love. So this is about feeling the love in your heart, first for yourself and then for others. And knowing that there is a lot of love around you, that your deceased relatives are with you, they're guiding you, and this love is eternal. It's that underlying beautiful love that makes the world worth what it is, and makes the world beautiful. And you're feeling that beautiful, undying love in your heart. And cycles and rhythms. This is just letting go of the doubts and the fears that things won't manifest. Just know that things go through cycles and that you are approaching the upswing. How do I know that? Because you're getting that soul expansion, that expansiveness. And finally, the last card I'm picking for you is the Pentacles, the King of Pentacles. Abundance, joy, love, and happiness are all yours. So just focus on that, and that will be your next rung in the ladder to grow through that undying love and through that joy in your heart.
All right, so I'm going to read for Lavender, Lioness, Casey, Marie. Then you have James. Maria wants to pick a card for James. He's going through.
Who is that? Who wants the card for James?
Maria Starr. Her son's going through a difficult time, so you'll come
Okay, I'll read. Okay, Maria, I'll read for your son. All right. James, right?
Yes.
Okay.
So let me see. Casey, Marie. Let's see. Lavender, Lioness. Here we go. We got this Earth Magic card that wants to come out. Another Earth Magic. Your spirit animal. And let's do a Raven's Wand. We can pick a fourth card. We got a little time here. We're catching up. Okay. Let's take a look here for your animal. Is the coyote, the wise fool. Accept your follies, laugh at yourself. Don't take yourself too serious. The coyote is about not taking yourself too serious, to laugh at yourself, to enjoy life, to have fun. And then with the Earth Magic card we're getting is the Rain, the Purification card. So mind's creating all these stories, creating all this stress. We need to let it go and laugh at the situation, enjoy it, realize things are working out perfectly. And then the waterfall, the effortless card. So if life should just be flowing with an ease. If it's not, then there's something going up on here that's creating stress, confusion. Saying just laugh at that, be playful like a child, laugh. And just notice if life starts flowing a little better for you, and then you're getting the Eternal Flame card in the Raven's Wand. Is realize the mind has all these stories really serious. We have to realize we are the divine. We are the eternal flame. This is just the current human experience. It's not our permanent reality. But the mind locks into this is the absolute worst thing. No, it's temporary. Everything is temporary. So just laugh at the situation. Find a place of joy, of happiness. Watch comedy shows, whatever it may be, to let it flows easily. So it just flows. That's what I'm feeling for you.
Okay, so I'm reading for your son, James, right?
Yes.
Okay, this card is for James. Okay, Earth connection. It shows he needs more grounding. He's too much all over the place, worried, excited, and he needs to calm down. He needs to get grounded, maybe go outside in nature or just sit quietly and just allow everything to fall away. He's it shows that he's hyper vigilant and his mind is very restless. He needs to calm down and just take time to connect with the earth, to be more grounded, more realistic, more in the here and now rather than all over the place, the busyness. And this shows that he's judged himself harshly, that he's not giving himself credit for all that he's done. And you need to impress that upon him, how wonderful he is and all the good things he's done. Not to focus on the things that need to be done, but the things that have been done. And to grow confidence and awareness. But that grounding is very important because he's all over the place. Too much busyness. He's not taking his time to allow things to develop and grow because before he finishes one task, he's doing something else. He needs to stop and slow down. And yes, this card is absolutely what I'm trying to say. Resting at the end of the day. This is just giving it a rest. Stop worrying and just let it go. and just take one day at a time, one step at a time, to help ground him, to help focus. He's not focused. So that's your responsibility to tell him that. Okay.
I'm reading for Karyn on YouTube. Okay. Then I think we're actually caught up. I don't see anybody else that needs a reading. So if you're watching, you need a reading, let us know. If you have a question, we're here.
Yeah, feedback's always good if you have it. We don't always see it.
All right, so for Karyn, let's see what's going on. Okay, what do we get for you? Let's see. Don't call to some shaman's cards. So I'm pulling 2 of those out. I feel 2 cards here for you. I'm going to pull a Raven's Wand. I'm just going to pull 2 Raven's Wand, and we'll see what comes out of this. That's one thing about pulling cards. It's a mystery. We don't know what's going to come through.
No, hopefully it's spirit that guides us and tells the people what they need to hear.
Yeah, so we're getting the honor card about honoring yourself, to nurture yourself, to care for yourself, to realize I matter, I make a difference, and really honoring that voice within you. And well, and you get this is I don't think I've ever pulled these 2 cards together, which is very interesting.
Wow.
I never pulled this card ever before on the
it?
Raven's Wand. The release card.
Oh.
You're getting the release card, and you're getting piercing through the mist. Basically, these 2 cards put together is releasing the head trash. The piercing through the mist is all those doubts, all these thoughts that are creating stress, doubts. What I'm really feeling with the honor and nurture card, especially the voice of self-criticism. I really feel like the voice of self-criticism is really messing things up, if you will. That little critical voice, that voice of doubt. We just need to let that go, to release it. And we do that by nurturing yourself, by noticing your feet on the ground, maybe with your back against a tree outside, feeling your feet on the earth. Really just grounding and centering yourself and really get yourself into this moment. That's how we release all this stuff that's creating confusion, doubts. So maybe you're getting this piercing mist because you're getting confused on how to proceed through a situation because of that self-doubt, which causes us not to trust ourselves, but to realize that divine essence within you knows the way, it does not guess. So honor that voice that is you, that deeper voice. It's guiding you. The mental voice is confusing you. We need to release that. We need to let that go. And interesting, what I just see here, what just caught my eye here with this card is this person's playing a flute. So maybe it's releasing through music or whatever it is to uplift your heart. I think it's rather interesting. Or maybe there's also something else interesting in this card that I never noticed before. This card is filled with cats. There's a lot of cats on here. So maybe you have animals as well. So maybe it's playing with the animals. That will also get you into the present music. So there's music, there's animals, there's nature. There's all sorts of ways to get into this moment, to release all that stuff that's creating confusion.
Okay, so who do we have next?
Let's see who we have next. Let's see. I'm not seeing anybody else. It looks like we're caught up.
There's a question for us. Where were we in 9/11?
Yeah.
Yeah, we didn't want to mention that to bring up the sadness and the tragedy. We wanted to keep things happy and light. This is our once a week connection to people who are interested in getting answers. But yes, it's a very sad day. We did not forget, of course, and we are saddened by it, and we reflected on it. And I was east of it, actually, where this happened, not far away, and I could see the flames, and I could see everything. Things were burning for weeks and weeks. You would smell it in the air. And there was like martial law. You had to show who you were, identification to get in your own building. It was a very difficult, horrible experience.
Yeah, and I was stuck in Toronto, Canada, for a few weeks. I couldn't get back into the U.S. for a while. Yeah, so that's what's going on. So did we read for everyone? I think we actually caught. We're at 55 minutes. We must have an hour so far.
Wow. If anybody has a question, this is last call, I guess.
Yeah, this could be last call. I see there's still 9 people watching.
Okay, well maybe they've had their fill.
Or maybe they're just If you're
Just
feeling shy
observing.
and don't want to ask a
Maybe
question,
it's just a matter of observing and
yeah,
enjoying what's here.
yeah, because the messages apply to everyone, especially the nurture card is
Yes.
really honor and nurture self. The mind creates so much criticism, so much self-doubt. We stop losing faith in ourselves. Oh, Dalway just joined in.
Well, okay.
It's your turn to read.
Hello, Darwin. Nice to see you. Usually first on the list and you're last tonight. This is a reversal. The first card is Sacred Vision. So this is saying you really are by your own self, who you really are a visionary. You are a visionary. And whether you know it or not, you're a trailblazer and you can make things happen. You have a lot of leadership skills and ability to set good and high standards from your own behavior, a role model. And this is saying take a risk and go after something. If you want to do something new, it's saying take a chance, take an adventure, go for it. The fool is just trusting that things are going to work out without doing any planning or any kind of analysis, just going for what you want. And letting those visions, guide you. Because that's what the first card was. You are a visionary, and this is expecting a miracle. So this is like having faith that your prayers have been heard, having faith that you are being listened to, because that is the case. That there are loved ones, deceased loved ones, who are there for you. So it's having faith in yourself and the others. The last card is air elemental. That shows you're very intelligent. You have a lot of knowledge to share with other people. Again, you can not rule, that's not a good word. You can lead, that's the word I want, by example. And people can follow the way you behave, your good behavior, and your strong sense of morality. So these are very important cards. You have a lot of spiritual gumption, if you will, and you have a lot more intestinal fortitude than you give yourself credit for. You're very strong and independent, and we have a lot to learn from you. Okay?
All right, so Chris, yeah, that's really good because when I did Law of Attraction event, I just pulled two shamans card and really dove into the person. It was a really deep, profound message for everyone. So let me just see if I pull one card from the shaman's deck from Chris, and I'm feeling this card. Then I'll dive into it.
Who is this, Chris?
Chris Keller.
Oh.
So let me see what this one card is, and then we tune into you and dive into what it means.
But didn't we read for Chris?
Yeah, she's asking for a shaman's card. So you're getting the tribes card. All right, let's tune into Chris and the tribes. So just feeling lots of people around you, almost like a spiritual tribe, if you will. That's what I'm feeling with tribe. It's usually a community. It could be a physical community around you or a spiritual tribe. In this case, I feel it's your spiritual tribe, guiding you, leading you, giving you insights, wisdom, encouragement. I'm really picking up on the word encouragement. Like you're going through a little bit of a rough spell, perhaps. So that's what I'm feeling with this tribes card, is that they're really trying to give you some encouragement that you're going to be okay, that we can release all these fears, these doubts, these concerns, and just to relax and keep trusting your own wisdom, your own insights. And it's important for you to slow down. You're just pushing too much, demanding things to be a certain way. This is encouraging to relax, to enjoy the simple beauty of life. That's what I'm feeling from that card.
Okay, anything else?
All right, Chris, what does that mean for you, Chris? If you want to add context to that with the tribes card, but that's what I was picking up there, Chris.
Okay. Is that Chris Keller down there?
Yes.
Oh, you're welcome, Chris. Thank you. And thank everyone who joined in. We appreciate your.
Yeah, we're coming to an hour here.
I think we're done, aren't we?
Yeah, we're done for tonight.
Okay, so you want to pull one last card to leave them with one message?
Actually, I'm gonna leave with a Raven's Wand. This is a very interesting deck.
Okay.
Let's take a look here.
Beautiful deck of cards.
Yeah. The Raven's Wand is the Unity card. This is a really profound card. Okay, Chris, great. So the Unity card is reminding you that everything is in everything, that it's all one, that we're all interconnected. It's sort of like the butterfly effect. We may not know the ripples, but we're putting ripples into the universe by our continuous actions, if you will. So just to realize, you're making a difference because you're interconnected with all things.
Okay. And the card I'm pulling is, receptivity. So a lot of times we feel like we don't deserve all the abundance and beauty and joy and happiness and prosperity that the universe offers us. By accepting things from people and feeling gratitude, sometimes we feel embarrassed to accept gifts or compliments. It's saying that the exact opposite should be true. Should accept gifts and compliments with joy and with recognition that you deserve this. If you don't feel you're deserving of the wonderful things that the universe has to offer, it will block those things from entering your energy field, and things will not manifest. So receptivity is accepting things with grace and believing that you deserve all that you can have. Just know that. Be aware of that. Okay.
All right. Well, the Brightest Day just asked a question here, so I'm going to just pull 2 Shamans card and dive into that and see what that question is. So let's see what we have here, Tony, what the Shamans cards have to say about that. The Promise card and the Joy card. I would say very good intentions of joy, of happiness, of keeping the promise alive. That's what I'm feeling really rough, is keeping the promise alive through joy and happiness. That's how I read that. All right.
Anything else that came up?
No, that was it. I think it's really clear, succinct promise and joy card. Keeping the promise alive through happiness and joy. Keeping the dream alive through feeling good. Perfect.
Okay.
All right. Take good care of yourself. We'll see you next Monday for our next spiritual party. Take good care of yourself.